and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's West Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigels has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why West Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's West Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigels has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why West Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's West Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
And now, another Rock Sports Network presentation.
This is the East Sheet at Lakeshore Hockey Arena. It's your second Western Auto Group Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week. This is part 2, everybody. We got the semifinals this week. We just had a fantastic semifinal, South over West, 3-2. And here, the 1-seed East team and the 4-seed Central team about to do battle here in the second semifinal. Bill Smith with Owen Smith. You and I have every expectation this game will be just as fun, but the game we just saw was super fun. The tone has been set that the playoffs, these two semifinals, there's going to be just great hockey.
Yeah, going to be great hockey. Next week is going to be even better hockey. Seeing the best two teams in the league face off. I mean, we've also got two pretty good teams here, very close, evenly matched, and I'm expecting a good one again.
So we're going to have a fun one. So we mentioned it in the first game. 4-team leagues, everybody sees each other twice. So you got your two matchups tonight, which are repeat matchups from 2 different weeks, and that's week 3 and week 6. And in this one, East has taken both of the previous 2 matchups. There's an old adage in great places where they play hockey, if I may be so bold, that it is difficult to beat a team 3 times in one season. So just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. Shout out to the Pontiac Firebirds out among us. Flipped along. So your purple-clad lilac. Oh, what am I doing? I'm a Rochester native. Lilac-cladded Central team and your teal, aqua blue-cladded East team. So twice meeting in the regular season. East wins in week 3, 5-3. East wins in week 6, 4-1. This is a Central team that has the season record of most goals in a game for any team this season. So we got 2 teams that can strike. We got 2 teams that can move with some speed. So a fun one's going to brew here. First shot comes in, and just a soft paddle. Owen, I'm going to ask you one more time. I've asked you all season. I'm going to try to do it again. You want that early touch, do you not?
Yeah, definitely get that early touch to really just get a feel for the puck. Really make sure that, you never want the first shot to go in. That I just feel like that is awful, and I'm sure other goalies would agree with me. And getting that first touch is really assuring.
And Sam Taylor, the East goalie, gets that first touch. That one does not go. The other side, Catherine Swing. Both these teams with a real nice goalie pair, both East and Central. They've worked well together, individually talented, but real good as a group, and a shot, and they score! Central on the board. A little misdirection on where the puck was going on that pass. And very early in this one, Central on the board, 0-1, nothing.
That was a really nice play here as we get another look. As this puck just gets out into the wing, goalie slides across. The top right for us or the top left for this goalie is exposed. And she finds it, shoots it, and score.
I think that would be stage right for where you and I are, if I may bring a theater metaphor into this one. But nonetheless, Macy Hollenbeck puts a puck into the net. No metaphor there, and Central leads 1-0. Macy Hollenbeck, 4 goals in the regular season. Spread those out over a couple different weeks. So, Macy Hollenbeck, the Penfield 10th grader, puts Central ahead 1-0 early in this one. We're just under 10 minutes to play. It's already 1-0. And the Central team is going to look to start moving things here. To the wall, backhand, does not go back into the zone, but he's still with the puck. Tapped in by Sydney Shaw, trying to dig, trying to find an edge, far side. Waters puts a move, puck taken. Down through center ice, here comes Barbado. She's gonna dig in against Shaw. Body's tumbling into the corner here for a little scrum for possession. Sydney Shaw comes away with it, but still kept in. Now he's trying to break away, not quite getting there was Addie Ottinger. But she will backhand one out of the zone. Dumped back in. Central will reset things. Reagan Eckner from the blue line. She'll get it back on her stick and throw it in again right here. Anna Miller does a little spin move at the blue line. She'll dig in on a forecheck. Now this puck's gonna come the length of the ice. Big ol' hand in the air from Catherine Swing as an icing here. So an early goal. Oh, and if you're at the Catherine Swing perspective as the goalie with a 1-goal lead early in this one, I mean, any nerves. I mean, these kids play high level. These kids' nerves can't be a thing, but those nerves have to be settled quite a bit when you have that early lead.
Yes, definitely. It kind of also gives you like that thing to fall back upon because now a goal wouldn't be detrimental.
Good word there as Miller comes across the blue line. Miller shot to the net, goes off a stick and goes wide. Trying to backhand one across was Launer. Savannah Launer here behind the attacking net. Now pushed along the wall. Prokop's going to try to dig in and take this one away. She's going to get a little bit of space. Gets it for herself, sends it along. And now East trying to break away. This comes out, cross through center ice. Backing up with some space and some time, Brooklyn Pagano. Addison Van Ginhoven trying to put a little forecheck on here, but Pagano, there it is, does escape. Loose puck in front of our position, tapped in by Charlotte Hoover. And now coming through center ice, Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck's got a goal already. Hollenbeck behind the net, spinning around, trying to get herself into some space. Hollenbeck, shooting position, shot off a skate. That was defended well by Sydney Shaw. Now pushing some space. Sykes tried to go to the net. Puck taken off of her stick. Kept it to point. A lot of pressure here from this Central team. Back behind the net, still spinning around with it. Cross ice pass, tipped but kept. Again deep, Sykes now down low. Lots of zone time here for Central, but nothing to the net. Now it does get tapped to the wall by Van Gendhoven, but kept. Hollenbeck digging. Wilkins sees it kind of thrown to her right, trying to escape with it. And Hollenbeck's going to bring it right back in. Hollenbeck working 1-on-2. Takes it to the wall as her team is making changes. Out to the point. Wilkins doesn't get all of it. Now the east side tries to clear, but Wilkins, nice job at the blue line. This does come out to center ice. Lorelei Cunico will back up into her zone. East making lots of changes. And now digging in Emily Mertz. Mertz throws a cross ice pass, not quite finding Prokop. And now here comes Central once again. Central with a couple of changes as this forecheck comes in 2-on-3. 2-on-5, I should say. Terrible math there. And now backhand kept in the zone. More offensive zone time here for the Central team. Prokop pushed off the puck. Battle down low. Savannah Launer, that is not Savannah Launer, that is Danica Rogalski. Out in front and pawed by Sam Taylor. So, and just a stretch of zone time. We're under 5.5 minutes already for Central, but really on the heels of all that, really just one shot.
Yeah, really only one shot, but zone time is always good, especially when you've already got that lead where you're just kind of winding down that clock. I know it's still very early, but the less time that the team has to come back is better.
Hey, kill that clock even early. Thrown in by Adelina Waters. East making a couple changes here as Central will retreat with Rogalski. Battling behind her own net. Kept in. Nice play by Elise Ottinger. Thrown to the point. Sydney Shaw is going to try to throw this one to the net. Doesn't get all the way through. Waters and Ottinger down there. Here's Ottinger coming off the wall. Wrister to that. She scores! I don't know if that got tipped in front, but Elise Ottinger, rifle of a wrist shot from about 25 feet. And East has tied this game.
For me, it looked like the goalie was screened as she comes across at the high slot. Fired. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I thought that it got tipped by the goalie. Just glove was a slight bit too low.
And coming right back, and a shot and a stop by Swing. Swing gives up the goal, but comes up real big on that one. So Elise Ottinger, pair of Ottingers on this east side team, answers. And suddenly we got a tie game, but here's Anna Miller streaking in. Miller to the net. She shoots up over the net. Lucy Barbado trying to battle. Now a loose puck out at center ice. Backhand does not get out of the zone. This is going to kind of flutter into the corner. East with a forecheck here with Addie Ottinger. Out to Shaw. Shaw at the point. Shaw's going to throw this one toward the net. Twisting stick from Olivia Coleman didn't quite connect. We play on 1-1. 4-minute mark coming up here. Good pass. Wrist shot goes up over the net. Emily Organic did a nice job of seeing that to her right. Now bouncing puck in the corner over to Sam Taylor's right. East looking to break out. Possible 3-on-2 developing here. Gallia saw that one kind of just bounce off her stick. This was going to come in deep. Fun action here in the Bill Gray's Restaurant and Tap Room's first period. Enjoy that great plate every Tuesday and Sunday at Bill Gray's. 2 Bill Gray's cheeseburgers, top of all the plate goodies, including that famous Bill Gray's meat sauce. Gimme, 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 Bill Gray's. These teams looking to gimme some more goals here. And out through, here comes Head of Steam. Nice stick there. Good defensive work from Brenna Martin. Now this puck gets thrown in deep. Head of Steam from Hollenbeck. We've seen Hollenbeck Turned the Jets on a couple different times. Loose puck still down there. Edison Mollier will send it along. Kept in by Pagano. Now this puck does get fired the length of the ice. Swing is just going to tilt her head just a smidge. See that go off for an icing. Want to get an early reminder to everybody that you check out The Rock, rocksportsnetwork.com. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, Instagram. You're watching this on YouTube or Facebook right now, and you can check back later, check the replays, find our player of the game interviews, all of it. Follow Rock Sports Net. Look for us on the socials, wherever you can find the interwebs, and you'll find great local and national sports coverage on Rochester's only digital sports channel, rocksportsnetwork.com. Battling for it. Backhand doesn't get all the way through. Hunter got a lot of that one. Ticking down near 2 minutes in a tie game. Fun one so far. Hollenbeck cross ice. Connects. Off the wall. Rister off a skate. Oh, and the energy tonight from all four teams in these semifinals and the willingness to block shots. Not that anyone wasn't willing during the regular season, but you and I saw just oodles of block shots in this first game, and we've seen a bunch here too.
Yeah, blocking shots is very vital to winning games, making sure goals aren't scored. Another bad thing though is that to block a shot, you got to be in the goalie's view. So if you don't get the shot blocked, there's actually a higher chance that it goes in because the goalie may not see it.
Well, we've seen a lot of kids putting their shins and sticks in the way, and a loose puck not quite collected. Central had the seeds of a odd person rush there. 61 seconds remain as we are now under a minute. Tapped ahead by Rogalski. And Anna Paul is going to just cover it from Taylor. As we play under a minute here, 53 seconds exactly. Rogalski will take the draw. Wins it to the point. Bouncing puck doesn't get out there. Another blocked shot. Trying to turn, shoot, they score! So Lucy Sykes got it inside, but I think the finish right of the game. Shot from the point, goes off a skate. I think that bounced off of Addie Ottinger. So a roughing penalty against Eastside. Under 10 seconds to play. Cross ice pass, connects. Tapped in, but not through Ottinger. Ottinger does a nice job of stopping that shot from Kuhlenbeck. And the first period comes to an end. Your Bill Gray's Restaurant Tap Room first period ends with a 2-1 score in favor of the Central. And Owen, it is difficult to beat a team 3 times in one season. So says the NFL, so says the RFHL. And here we are with a 2-goal first period for Central, and they lead 2-1. It's back and forth. Energy's high on both teams. A lot of block shots. So there's a lot of left here in this storybook tonight. But if you are this Central team, and you know, weird cliches and jokes aside, you want that early lead. You want to play from ahead against a team that has beaten you twice.
Definitely, you do want to have that early lead. Really make sure that you have that confidence to last you out the whole game. Don't let the team to claw back in this. Really just play well the whole game. Don't give them anything. I know it's hard to play a perfect game, but the more closer to perfect that you get, the harder it is going to play against.
So Greta Mott is sitting for that roughing call. So the penalty carries here into the second period. The Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period here in the Western Outer Group. Greater Rochester Girls Ice Hockey Game of the Week. Reminder that all these games have been brought to you by the Westher Auto Group, where affordable doesn't need to be impossible. You can start shopping for your next ride at westher.com and choose from 10,000 new vehicles across 41 locations. Westher will bring it to wherever you need it. Find a way to get you an affordable monthly payment, as there's an affordable shot that doesn't get through traffic right there. Welcome to West Herr, New York. Central with some pressure here. Again, building this pulpit. Cross ice connects. Rister to the net. Side of the net. And East is going to get a chance to clear this one with 30 seconds left in the penalty. Gallia trying to get it to herself. Does get a chance, and a save by Swing. Pair of really sharp plays there. Gallia off the boards, gets herself all the way to the net, and then a real nice play by Swing.
I want to point out here that Eckner makes a really nice stick lift at the last second to stop this shot from really having too much danger. Real nice defensive play.
Central right back. 15 seconds remain in this power play. Shot from Barbado goes wide, but Central keeping the zone. 10 seconds left the penalty. The front of the net. Chance was there, just bouncing a little bit too much. And now coming away with it, getting it out of the zone was Coleman. Coleman does a great job of cleaning up those last few seconds, and now we play even strength in a 2-1 game. Central ahead. Out to the point, does just skip past Reagan Eckner. And now Ottinger maybe looking for a chance. Ottinger to the net. Backhand stop by Swing. Ottinger puts the brakes on. Ottinger gets taken down. Now a pass to the side of the net. Ottinger still down there. Cooling back to the wall. Now brought away by Lucy Barbado. Barbado with some speed through center ice. Barbado from the wall. Rister to the net. Didn't quite get all of it, but Taylor puts a paw over it and holds on. Great action at both ends of the rink here. Oh.
Yeah, goalies are standing strong in my opinion here. We got a breakaway from Ottinger, who is a real good skater, real nice shooter. Had a real nice backhand. Swing just stays strong, shoulders up, and makes a nice save.
Another nice save right there. Zone kept by Central team. Inside. Pass doesn't get all the way there, but turning and throwing it in front was Launer once again. Another one doesn't get all the way to the net. This one does, in the crease right there. I think Taylor found it. Scariest sight for a defenseman has to be a loose puck over that blue paint. Another look. That puck sat still for a breath. Gia Lemmer sets up right in front of her keeper. May get a chance here to start a play back the other way. Shot handled by Swing, but then it goes off the post. And now Central back. 4-on-2 developing here, but then it's broken up. Pagano to the wall. Bree Oskin is going to dig in, chasing after Brooklyn Pagano. Pagano taps it ahead. East looking to get something on here. Shot to the net, just goes wide. Pagano again fighting back behind her. Now there's a lot of skates and sticks and things trying to take the puck out. Swing is going to get the freeze. Your Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period. Lattimore currently offering over 36 clinics throughout the area. More than 90 certified physical therapists have experience in treating most conditions and sports injuries. Lorelei Cunico off the wall, but kept by the east side. Now out in some space. Sykes will find it. She will bring it in. Sykes across the blue line. And a puck gets all the way into the body of Sam Taylor, who will cover up. Lattimore has experience in treating most conditions, sports injuries, and in most cases can offer initial consultations within 24 hours for your convenience. Visit LattimorePT.com. That is LattimorePT.com. For more information, Addie Ottinger wins a race, gets in down low, Now a loose puck. Thrown toward the net. Bounces off a couple different sticks in there. I think Lorelei Cunico might have stopped that one. Now brought ahead by her Central teammates. Here's a puck that's steered to her right by Taylor. Puck out to the point. Cunico gonna kind of turn, throw this one cross ice. Just misses connecting with Eckner, who's gonna be able to tap it in. Eckner with Sykes digging. Sykes using her height. Sykes still on a backhand. Sykes. Eckner. Bouncing puck doesn't get all the way through. Nice block by Sydney Shaw. Shaw is going to now bring it away. Shaw perhaps with numbers coming in. Backhand to the net. That rush was an opportunity for East to make some changes, but then flying in off of that change was Emily Gallia. Gallia gets tripped up. Now thrown out in front. Gallia with a shot. Nothing there. Shaw to the net. Sticked away. Shaw again to the net. Not getting through. Hollenbeck taps it out ahead. No ice. Central making changes. Pass out in front. Hollenbeck couldn't quite handle it. Now a loose puck gets pushed into the corner. A couple bodies collapsing in there. Now some possession time here for this Central team. Bouncing puck goes wide of the net. East perhaps with a chance to clear the zone. They do not. Kuhlenbeck, nice job of keeping the zone. And Hollenbeck couldn't quite connect on that one. This comes all the way back down into the Central zone. Loose puck along the boards. Sent to the wall, looking to get it out, but kept in at the 6:10 mark. Hollenbeck spins and now sees this one back behind the net. Eckner can't find the handle. Pass out in front into the slot. Well defended. Central looking to bring it away. And now perhaps a one-on-one chance here for Ottinger. Ottinger gets herself in a shooting position and into the glove. The waiting paw of Catherine Swing. Oh, and Addie Ottinger is not a keeper you want to see coming in, a attacker you want to see coming in. She gets herself into a nice position to shoot. Right into the glove of Catherine Swing. She stands tall.
Yeah, real nice save there. Using the glove to get the freeze. And yeah, real nice play. Nice stop. Keeping this game 2-1.
Greta Mott dismissed from the faceoff. Elise Ottinger wins it to the point. Here's Montgomery. She bounces one, tries to get one all the way through, doesn't get all the way to the corner. Now along the boards in front of the East bench. Danica Rogalski, one of the goal scorers tonight, looking to skate away. Rogalski with some speed, cruising through center ice, gets past 3 different players and then a bouncing puck. Nice block came from Van Ginhoven. To the wall and kept by Rhea Joseph. Now a loose puck that Rogalski can't quite handle. And Joseph will get a chance to send this one in. She does. Under 5 to play here in a 2-1 game for the Central team. And a chance maybe brewing here as Mott digs in. This gets sent to the wall. Kept by Prokop. She sends it in. East doing a great job of keeping pucks from crossing that blue line. They're going to make changes here as Pagano will get a chance to kind of dance around behind her net and maybe start a rush out of the zone. Pagano, some pressure comes to her and she taps it off the wall. And now a 2-on-1 almost chance to the net. It's there. Barbado was sniffing around for a rebound. nice cover by Samantha Taylor.
Real nice play here as we get another look at it here. Real nice save. Nice play by the offense too.
Ooh, that is... Owen, I asked for these goalie perspectives. Maybe this is one we haven't talked about. That shot from the faceoff, that has to be unnerving, but Sam Taylor showed she was definitely ready for it.
Yeah, I'm not always ready for it, and I've actually been scored on by that. But real nice play here. Real nice save, keeping this game, keeping her team in it, and yeah, got 2-1.
I like the humility there, my son. So loose puck near the edge of the central line. Now capped by the east side. Nice stick work. This is going to just kind of flutter along the ice to Catherine Swing, who will swing with some dance and a pat on the head. I'm assuming friendly communication over there with Emily Mertz. Central through center ice. Rush coming here, just under 3.5 to play. Pass across, did not connect with Lunner, but another one thrown in front. Puck is down there. Pretty sure Sam Taylor got a pad on it. And this gets chipped off the boards. Cunico is going to retreat into her zone. Takes a look over her shoulder. Forecheck with some speed here from this east side. Thrown in front of the net, not quite getting there. Oskin. Shot from the point, gets all the way to Swing, and she's gonna cover up. Oskin was sniffing around for a rebound herself here. Owen, we use these cliches often. I've used the word cliche more than once tonight already. But getting pucks to the net, East here, down a goal. That was an opportunity right there.
Yeah, getting pucks in the net, nothing bad can happen when you do that. And I mean,
if you're the team getting the puck to the net.
Yes. And they do it here, and I mean, they're going to get a goal eventually, I think.
Kuhlenbeck fighting in the corner, kept by east side. Addie Ottinger throws it to the point. Shot coming from the point, bounces off of something. Heads into the corner to Swing's right. Now coming out of the zone, throwing it in is Sykes. Sykes with Hollenbeck now chasing. Hollenbeck to the point. Just missed. Now retreating Eckner into her own zone. She sends it ahead. Ottinger backhand doesn't get all the way through. Ottinger just missing the pass. But zone kept by the east side. Hollenbeck's going to turn and take it out. Hollenbeck building a 2-on-2 with Sykes. Hollenbeck, wrister to the net. Stopped by Taylor. From the point. All the way in front of the net. And now maybe a break. You immediately saw Gallia unhappy that she wasn't able to collect that one. Just missing that opportunity right there was Emily Gallia. Pair of goals on the season from the Victor 11th grader. So at the 1:40 mark of the second period, Central holds the 2-1 lead. No goals since the first period. The second period has been very well played, but no goals as of yet, as Elise Ottinger sends a puck to the net and a kick save by Swing. Elise Ottinger back behind the net. She's digging, little pushing and shoving. Ottinger does get it along. Now out in front to Waters. Ottinger from down low. Pad save at the Swing, just kicked that one aside. At the 61-second mark, here's a rush coming for Central. Loose puck. Still loose. Taylor put a paw over it, but I think it just kind of just fluttered past her. Now pressure still under a minute. Bouncing puck, they score! Not quite sure where the tip might have come from. might have been bounced in by Annalise Garofalo. We're going to get a look here. I think right there in front, that's Garofalo. They tap her up and she goes to the bench. We'll try to get the official word, but Garofalo. Here's a shot and a save by Taylor. That puck was humming. Central leads this one 3-1. Face-off coming to Sam Taylor's right. Puck into the corner. Ticking down near 20 seconds. Central trying to hold on to the zone here, but now East on a rush back the other way. 10 seconds to play. Prokop tried to put the brakes on and hold on. There's Martin on a forecheck. 5 seconds remaining in this period here, and just kind of just ladled slowly out to center ice. And after 2 periods of play, Central lead this one 3-1. I think we're getting a peek at that third goal. It looks like it was tipped on the way. So the Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period comes to an end. And we will head our way into the Lamont Awards and Apparel third period. And with that in mind, folks, I want to remind you that this game being brought to you by the Rochester Red Wings. The Wings will be back in town week from Tuesday the 9th through the 14th. They will be hosting the Worcester Red Sox. Once again, doing my best Massachusetts accent on that one. Get your tickets today by visiting redwingsbaseball.com. Now, Owen, Central team has fallen to this East team twice this season. We've made that point a couple different times. They hold a 2-goal lead. If you are Central, I don't think you just sit back. I think you have to continue to press. Their strength tonight has been zone time. They've had a lot of it. Am I saying what you're feeling, or if you're Central, are you sitting back?
Nah, you definitely need to keep this pressure going. This East Side team could very easily claw back their way into this game. And staying on that pressure is very important.
Gallia with some speed to the net. This does go in front. No one there to turn it back. And now coming back, speaking of speed, shot up off the bar. Sam Taylor, good position for that, but it got up over and hits the crossbar. Here's Addie Ottinger coming through center ice. Tapped off of her stick, but capped and brought in by Sydney Shaw. Cunico and Shaw battling down low. Shaw comes away with it, tries to throw it in front, does get there. A lot of sticks. And now a pass connects. Central coming back, 2-on-1 developing here. Rister up over the net. Puck not out of the zone, does get all the way out. Wilkins will throw it all the way back in. Central will back up and make a couple of changes. Good shift, good pressure in the early minutes of this third period. Now a bouncing pass does connect. Not quite skating through was Barbado, but she's going to be able to sling this one back. There's Launer. Trying to bring it ahead, Mertz. Mertz with a little bit of skating room. Falling bodies in the corner as the puck comes around. Third period, couple minutes in a 3-1 game. Rister from the point to the side of the net. Off the pad down there of... We do have Swing still down there. Now a chance brewing on the other side, and a wraparound attempt. Not quite getting it there. Molier's follow-up attempt was defended strongly. Hollenbeck Little move to keep the puck. Spins around. Hollenbeck turning. Loose puck. Shoved away from her, but now it comes out through center ice. Falling defenseman, but you've got Reagan Eckner backing up behind her net. She's going to send it around on the boards for Hollenbeck. And now a chance. Ottinger couldn't quite find it. And now perhaps a chance. Here's Ottinger to the net. Shot and a stop by Catherine Swing.
Real nice job here by Swing as she stays square to the puck as we get another look at it here. Not really letting anything big like have an opportunity, and makes a nice save and keeps this game 3-1.
When you say not letting anything big, do you mean what Ottinger would see behind her? No big spaces to shoot at?
Yes.
See, I'm getting the goalie lingo. You know, I've been a goalie dad for this long. I'm still learning. I'm still learning, everybody. Despite what a lot of people will tell you, I'm not perfect. Loose puck. Central with some pressure here. Out to the point. Here's Pagano. Pagano sends it back down low. Out in front of the net. Chance was there. Not quite collecting it. Van Heusen had a look. Heusen skating real well on this shift. Now a loose puck does find its way slowly past the central blue line, but taken out. Pagano that gets it in deep. Central now with some more zone time, and a bouncing puck goes past Sam Taylor to her left. Good stick to exit the zone there from Elise Ottinger. Sykes now collecting at center ice. Gets in, Sykes to the wall, now trying to come out in front. Traffic building in front, throws it there, chance. Shot didn't quite connect. Rogalski and Sykes have been a dangerous pair tonight. Cunico does a nice job of tying up the attacker there, and Sykes is able to kind of get it to the wall. Nice play from the Webster ninth grader. Now a chance from Rogalski to the net. Good stop by Taylor. Lucy Sykes and Danica Rogalski have been just a force as a pair tonight. Two parts of their line. And now coming away. Pass connects from Ottinger to Gallia. Gallia to the net with some room. Gives it to Ottinger, and I was caught between stop and save, and I'll say both. A stop and a save from Swing.
That was really nice play by the offense as we get another look as she passes it across to create a more dangerous chance, but Swing sees it, pushes across, absolutely like nothing.
And just great offensive creativity there on that chance. And East is going to get a power play here. Taylor was headed to the net. Love the Law and Order sound drop as the power play comes. Gonna get East's first look at a power play here. And a puck comes all the way to Swing. Chichester will sit for 90 seconds. We have a second whistle in the first 6 seconds of this penalty. This puck comes right to, it's still there. So within the first 10 seconds of the penalty, a pair of pucks find their way to Catherine Swing. And this puck will get cleared all the way down. Pass connects. Here's a chance for Organic. Organic shot and a stop by Taylor. Huge save from Samantha Taylor. keeping this a 2-goal game with her team on a power play. Puck down low. Swing hits the deck. And now Eckner is going to try to battle and win one here. Here's Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck sends it the length of the ice. Central's going to use this opportunity to make some changes. Pressure from Hollenbeck. Retreating into her own zone, Rhea Joseph. Joseph is going to try to send it out, but can't get it all the way through. Hollenbeck, though, does. Just misses the Lakeshore I-beams. This makes it all the way down. Solid penalty kill to this point. Those early pucks toward the net on those early seconds of this. But really, since that time, puck has spent the majority of the time sailing down toward Sam Taylor's end. So the penalty has expired. Penalty is on 0 seconds if you're seeing that scoreboard. So penalty is over. And as I say that, the referee is saying that the penalty has not expired. Now the penalty is expired. Central at full strength. They will try to send it in deep, though, as Sydney Shaw will try to battle away. She does get it out of there. East looking to counterattack here. Puck comes in deep. East trying to claw back into this one. Want to win a battle here. 8:10 mark of the third period. Central leads this one 3-1. Puck out to the point. Hoover dumps it back in deep. Now trying to connect, does get it there. But a bouncing puck kind of skitters away. Bree Oskin has this one taken from her by Joseph. Joseph ahead, connects with Barbado. Barbado, lots of changes happening. Barbado loses the handle. East is going to get a chance to counter with Elise Ottinger. Ottinger to the wall. Ottinger doesn't quite get a shot away. Good defensive stick work. And now this will be a hooking call. June Prokop got her stick up into the shoulder armpit area of the attacking South player, and this is a pretty textbook hooking call. Owen.
Yeah, pretty easy call here. Stick is definitely in a spot that it should not be in, and pretty easy hooking call.
So June Prokop, Mercy 11th grader, will sit for 90 seconds. 7:13 to play. Central leads this game 3-1, and they get the power play opportunity. Rogalski sends this one around. Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck dancing with Cunico there at the blue line. Hollenbeck pulls away from the wall, trying to get through the pressure. Now this puck does come in front, and the backhand is stopped by Samantha Taylor. Had a fun story in the pregame. Had a chance to chat with Jaden Farney, one of the RIT coaches. She stands atop the central bench. I guess the RIT coaching staff. We're going to get to that in a sec as Emily Gallia has a chance here. Shot, she scores! So Emily Gallia, shorthanded breakaway goal. Owen, you're killing a penalty. That's what you want.
Yes, definitely. Nothing better than a shorthanded goal.
Gallia looking for another one here. Perhaps a chance. Gallia to the net. She scores! And in the blink of an eye, this game is tied. Emily Gallia scores 2 shorthanded goals in the span of 5 seconds. And now a chance back the other way, and a shot, and they score! The power play goal from Central answers right back. 13 seconds of clock time, 3 goals, and it's 4-3 Central.
What a game we have.
Lucy Barbado. So no questioning there what Swing wants to do. She wants to put a glove over that one. Oh, and what a sequence we just saw. 2 shorthanded goals within 5 seconds. And then Central comes right back. Those 2 goals coming from East to tie the game. And then the Central power play goal to take the lead. So just under 6:10 to play at the 6-minute mark. Central back in front, 4-3. Anybody watching this one, buckle your seatbelts. Now a shot, nice save. Barbado was looking for another one. Pressure coming here. Wrap around attempt, puck is loose in front. There's Eckner. Eckner just kind of dumps this one in. Zone pressure from this Central team. Eckner's going to have to retreat to neutral ice. Bounces it to the boards. Nice job there. Loose puck. Sykes. Shot. Getting a piece of that was Taylor, I think. Good one brewing in this one. Sykes behind the net. Backhand to the corner. Just killing seconds and getting some zone time here. Barbado's going to come away from the wall. On her backhand, still in control. Working off 2 back checks. Now the puck does get taken away from her and sent out through and all the way down for an icing. Chance to remind you that this 3rd period is brought to you by Lamont Awards and Apparel. Lamont Awards and Apparel is Rochester's leading provider in custom awards and apparel for your school, team, or organization since 1932. Lamont is known for its quality, innovation, and competitive pricing backed by unparalleled customer service. Ask about the nationally popular sublimation products, including full-color printed t-shirts, hoodies, trophies, blankets, banners, socks, wall graphics, and much more. Lamont Awards and Apparel in the Tops Plaza in Spencerport. 4.5 to play, a 1-goal lead for Central. June Prokop bounces this one along, but not out. Barbado, Rogalski keeping the zone. Bouncing puck off the blocker from Sam Taylor. Hollenbeck tried to keep it in, but just missing a chance to break out of there was Ottinger. Elise Ottinger looked to get out of the zone. Hollenbeck's going to retreat. Cross ice pass just doesn't connect with Joseph. Joseph, though, is going to have a little room to retreat into her own zone. This puck does all the way get out. Hollenbeck battling with Ottinger. Rogalski puts the brakes on. Rogalski on her backhand, back behind the net, dancing around, trying to bring it in front. Puck is there. Puck is pawed and covered by Taylor. No goal. I think this one finally ended up going in, but the whistle blew. Maybe it's to the side of the net. Regardless, 4-3, 3.5 to go. Irregardlessly, which isn't actually a word.
Favorite word. I know it's not real.
It isn't actually a word. Face off to Taylor's left. Capped by the Central squad down low. Charlotte Hoover looks to send this one up the wall. East looking to break out. Here's Addie Ottinger. Ottinger through center ice. Throws it ahead, but gets it back on her stick. Ottinger throws it to the front of the net, and just getting big old glove hand on it was Catherine Swing. She will pause everything here to live and fight another shift. And a length of the ice, just get it out of their dump away from Central will reset things on an icing. One last reminder, everybody, that tonight's game is brought to you by the Rochester Red Wings. The Wings are back in town Tuesday, June 9th through the 14th. They'll be hosting the Worcester Red Sox. Get your tickets by visiting redwingsbaseball.com. We want to thank Bill Gray's Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, Lamont Awards and Apparel, and the Rochester Red Wings for sponsoring everything here tonight on another awesome West Herr Auto Group Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week. And this is games, plural, number 2, second semifinal, and a second exciting semifinal. Close one here. Close one in the first one. Nothing is done here. 3-2 win in the first game for the South Side. Some South Side players scouting this one. Saw them coming in the pregame, still sitting here watching as Central holds this 1-goal lead at 2.5 to play. The intra-RIT women's hockey team coaches for this league pickleball game we hear this afternoon was full of chirps, and another shot to the net. And they score! Central adds to their lead with that one.
We're going to get another look at it here. Real nice pass across, then across again for the rebound out in front.
It looked to be tipped home by Eliza Chichester. A lot of different goal scorers in this one for this Central team. So Central under 2 minutes holding a 2-goal lead. Hollenbeck, Rogalski, Garofalo, Barbado, and Chichester, your Central goal scorers. And Barbado coming across, shot to the net. She had Rogalski kind of streaking into her left. Hollenbeck throws one toward the net. This bounces wide. Loose puck tapped in. Nearing the 1:10 mark in what has become a 2-goal game. Lucy Barbado bounced out to the point, kept. Shot to the net, gets there. Loose puck. And Samantha Taylor will hold on strong. And if you're that east side, you're looking to maybe pull the goalie, maybe get those extra attackers. But Central, Owen, we talked about it coming into the period, not pulling off the gas at all. Now, mind you, that was a different 2-goal lead. This game has swung a couple times. But with a 2-goal lead here, keeping the throttle down as a timeout comes. I believe this was called by the east side. Now, Owen, again, we're under a minute, 2-goal lead. You don't want to sit back, but you also don't have a lot of time for the east side to work with. But I mean, the best possible thing for them here is just keep on keeping on. You keep that puck in the attacking zone, you'll finish this one.
Yeah, definitely want to keep it in this offensive zone. Don't let the east side even have a chance to bring it down to score. Keep this offense rolling for this last minute. All you got to do is hold up for one more minute, and you'll be going to the finals, which next week, right here.
So the finals awaits the winner of this one. They will take on the South team. South team very proud for their successes this year. Last couple seasons, record-wise, maybe not as strong. And they are awaiting the winner of this one. Excited to move into the final. Central here holding that 2-goal lead under a minute. East looking to break out and do everything they can. Cross-ice pass does connect, but it's tapped away. Barbado across the line. Barbado from the wall. Barbado to the net. Stopped by Taylor. Barbado has been all over the ice tonight. Real good skater. So East making a couple of switches here. Face off to Taylor's left. And puck doesn't leave the zone. Kept by Central. Here's exactly what we were just talking about. Zone time, kill clock. Put this one in the garage. Miller and Pagano do a very nice job of keeping it along the boards there. And another shot from the side there from Barbado. Barbado all over things right here. Pagano throws this one in deep. And Coach Farney and Coach Pickering's Central squad, the 4 seed, wins this one 5-3. What a game. Owen, it is difficult to beat a team 3 times in one season. And what a game. We've seen all these teams play throughout the season. This was, I mean, it's a semifinal. It's a 5-3 win. So here's yet another one of those little cliches. But this was the strongest Central game we've seen all season. They do it at the best possible time.
Yeah, I mean, the only better possible time is in the finals. And, yeah, it looks like they had a ton of fun out there. Big group huddle at the end by the Central team. Pretty great camaraderie. And it looked like they had a ton of fun. We had a ton of fun up here calling this game. I'm excited for next week. Next week's going to be a great matchup.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to overuse that word. But Central and South, quick preview of that one. South wins in week 4, 4-1. And South wins that one 3-1 in week 1. So Central will look to avenge those. South will look to hold on, and both of those teams will be in the final. But we'll also have the consolation game. You will see East versus West, and that's a fun East and West. That's a classic Rochester thing. That game kicked off the season for UNI as the first West Herr Auto Group Greater Rochester girls hockey game of the week, and it'll be part 1 of next week's doubleheader as we will have that consolation game and the final. The final will be the South team winning 3-2 over West just a little while ago, and what you just saw here from the East sheet. Central over East 5-3 in the second semifinal of this, the Greater Rochester Girls Hockey League. And they will move on to next week's final week. For Kyle over here pushing the buttons in the command center, can't see any of this without him. I don't sound nearly as good without the young man to my right, Owen Smith. And I, Bill Smith, calling the action. Stick around, find our post-game interview, our player of the game coming your way, and you can find all of that on Rock Sports. Look for us on all the socials, or wherever you may be watching this. Your final score one last time, 5-3. Central takes it. We'll see you next week.